The name Rumproller came about because I had just told the bar that I had this organ trio that I did not have, and they actually took me up on wanting to hire it, so I had to come up with a name awfully quick. There was a record called Rumproller by Lee Morgan, a Blue Note record from the 60s, and I always thought that was a great name, and I think I just blurted it out, and Rumproller was born.
We started doing Rumproller regular every Monday night, and the coolest part about it was Ty was dragging a real B3, full rig, playing pedals, and a Leslie cabinet, and nobody in town was really dragging out an organ to play a bar anymore.
The B3 is just a magical instrument. It's so powerful looking, it looks very majestic, and it just sounds like nothing else. And I think that's part of the magic of this group, is that we have this instrument that most people don't experience. James, Ty, and I are all rather animated people when we make music, and you can really tell that we are connecting and that things are happening in that moment and that we're having fun doing it, and I think that's contagious.
Working in a tight trio is incredibly exciting, knowing the way that that thing is going to move and how it shifts, and being able to shift together or work towards a moment and create a lot of tension and release is great. But the other side of that is when you work like that and somebody else comes into the mix and sits in and can get right into that group's conversation, and it becomes a mutual language instantly, it's amazing.
Over time, this family of musicians has grown. We've had Ty went and got a gig with Katy Perry, so we had to find another great, crazy organ player, which we found in CAREY FRANK. So the band expanded that way, so now we have these two tremendous Hammond B3 players. During
those sit-ins, a couple people just took this thing to such another level that we knew that we wanted to work with them over and over again, and the first of which was Don Bishop.
They call me the voodoo woman, and I know the reason why.
When she sang with us, it was just perfection. I know she loves all the same music we do. She's adept in jazz. She knows how to sing the blues. Very churchy. She has all the chops in the world, but an incredible amount of restraint. Another great moment came playing when a guy named Woody MANKOWSKI came to town, and he sat in, and at first glance I would have never, ever imagined what this man was capable of.
James had this idea of, why don't we just go all in? We know all these great musicians that love this music like we do, and let's do a whole 10-piece soul review based around Woody and his arrangements.
I heard him first play sax, and he was amazing. And then I heard him sing. It was even more ridiculous.
It's always the same response. People are just like, what? Right?
But until that morning, there ain't nothing can harm you. With mommy and daddy standing by.
The group is so modular, it's just tremendous that we found out that we could, by just moving a few members around, we could create these totally different scenarios for people.